Hello, everyone. So happy to connect with you. This is Lisa Espinosa, spiritual career coach and modern day priestess. I'm so happy to be here on day 9 of the Priestess Novena. If you have been walking with me through these 9 days, welcome back. It's been such an honor, such a joy to connect with you during these days. I know many of you watched the replay. I know several of you have been here live. I'm so grateful for your presence. And if this is your first time joining me, welcome. Trust that your soul led you to this. And of course, you can always go back and watch the replays of, from day 1 to now, as all of this is recorded here in the Facebook page, on my YouTube channel, on my website. So, hey Jill, this has been a big day. Hello, Donna. And I started this morning with a priestess mentoring program that I've been leading all year. Some of you who are here or were part of that. And today was our graduation. And it was such a beautiful event. And I wore my special garb for that. And then I changed. I was going to see, I had private clients. I changed. And then I was preparing for the novena and I was like, you know what? This is kind of like a graduation too. So then I put this back on. So we're here for this culmination, right? This 9-day journey with the theme being the light of the world, right? And every day there has been a different journey, a different message, a different healing that's come through. And for those of you who are connecting for the first time with me, the focus of my work is helping my clients and students to connect with their soul, to connect with their true essence, and to share their unique soul's medicine, right? That unique presence that you bring. And for most of my clients, is to share it through their career. But other clients is, if you're in between careers or you're done with your careers, it's really sharing it through your presence. And this practice of the novena comes from my book that I'm working on right now, my second book, Birthing the Priestess Within. And it really is to connect with your inner priestess. And a priestess, to remind everybody, the way I define it is those of you who are called to the path of being channels of unconditional love for yourself and for others. And it's so important to remember that part, right? For yourself first, really. And I know that can feel really selfish or wrong, or like it will lead to narcissism or something like that. And of course, nothing can be further from the truth. This, self-love that is divine opens your compassionate heart, aligns you with your soul's creative and innovative solutions and ideas. It allows you to be present for others in a way that is really rare. So for you to understand that when I talk about the priestess path being one where you're channeling unconditional love to yourself first, it's not a selfish call, it's not a selfish invitation. It's actually a very courageous, not for the faint of heart commitment. And the priestess path is not just for women, right? Everyone's called to the priestess path. Women, men, those of you who might not identify with either gender. So if you're here, I welcome you. I thank you, and I'm excited to see what's going to come through. So let's go ahead and take some nice cleansing breaths. And use your breath to connect with your heart. Use your breath to connect with this moment. Whether you're here live or you're watching the replay, trust that you are here exactly when you're supposed to be. And really letting yourself settle into your hips, your pelvis, your knees, ankles, and feet. Seeing those beautiful roots of light going down all the way to the heart of the earth. And letting your beautiful soul clear those roots, right? Clear anything that's unnecessary particularly, we've been on a 9-day journey, right? So traveling back to day 1, even if you haven't taken this whole 9-day journey, you're going to probably, you're watching this and you're going to go back. So our soul is not limited by time. So going back to day 1, which seems like a long time ago, last Thursday, and all that you have cleared since then, all that you have healed since then, all of the gateways you've crossed, all of the thresholds you've stepped through, so much more than you're even aware of. So right now, as those roots are descending into the earth, your soul is clearing them, right? Clearing, expanding. Notice the strength of your roots, particularly how attuned they have become to being in that infinity point of stillness, right? Because that's woven into this 9-day journey, is to enhance your ability to connect with that center point and the infinity symbol, that point that is outside of time, that point where you can know nothing, right? It's this place of knowing nothing and knowing everything. You can be in that open space of, I know nothing. And as I am in that humble space, suddenly all knowledge is available to me. And that you can be in that place of no time. And when you're in that place of no time, suddenly all directions of time are available to you. It's something that we can't understand logically. But as you've been sitting here, 9 minutes every day together, all of us, we have strengthened our connection to that point. So feel your roots, that empowerment. And let's connect all of our roots together in a beautiful, empowered way. Everyone here live, everyone watching the replay. Hello, Jan. Everyone who will ever watch the replay. All of us joining our roots in a very empowered, interdependent way. We're just creating this vessel, this container for miracles to flow. And breathing all of that energy in through the layers of the earth, up the bottoms of your feet, moving up your legs, up your back, all the way up to the crown of your head as we come to our heart center. Welcome your beautiful guides, your beautiful soul, of course, we know is here. And I call upon this beautiful circle of grace and miracles and transformation and divine solutions and abundance and completion and mastery to surround our circle. And of course, we call on the energy of the divine Great Spirit to bless all of this and bless all of you. To bless you with that knowing that you are the light of the world. To bless you with the release of whatever could be clouding or covering up that light. We bring the palms of our hands together and we open up the space. We begin with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. So I want to share that my candle completely finished. It burned all of it. So as I was like, well, I have to have another candle. I was like, what candle do I use? And of course there was this little Mother Mary candle that she was like, use me. So we know that beautiful Mother Mary, not surprising. And I keep forgetting, let me finish that thought. Beautiful Mother Mary is our overlighting mentor for today, along with any other beautiful divine beings that show up. What I was going to say is I keep forgetting that she's the one who initiated this novena. That I really hadn't planned on doing one in December. And she really came to me, as I was getting ready for bed or just waking up, one of the two, and really said, no, we need to do this. And it's all about being the light of the world, and it's very important. And just invite people, and then just show up and open your mouth, and whatever flows will come, and we will sit together for those 9 minutes. So she's here, and just welcome her presence. And what I really feel her shining her light on today is what I was talking about earlier, is the priestess path, and how, yes, we are called to be channels of unconditional love for the world. And first, the responsibility is to learn to be channels of unconditional love for ourselves. So Mother Mary is here to really to talk about that, to just talk, to lend her wisdom, her beautiful light on us, to initiate us into a greater love for ourselves. So just really be with that. Greater love for yourself. Really be with the knowing that that is a courageous journey, that it is not for the faint of heart. And if there's any judgment, any thoughts of like, oh, that's so indulgent, or that's so woo-woo, or that's so naive, or, okay, that's fine, but what we really need is something else. Really understand that that's coming from a lovely part, but that our divine self understands that self-love is everything. So, I'm seeing Mother Mary just, showing up and really saying to us, sharing how much she loves herself. Like, think about that. We often think about Mother Mary and other beings like that, how loving they are to others, which is so true. That's why people are so devoted to beings like Mother Mary or like Kuan Yin. And she's showing us the reason she can do that, through all her lifetimes, all her initiations. She stayed present to her own heart. And it was a journey. It was challenging for her as it is for us. And she learned through all these initiations to love herself so deeply. To have her back throughout all the initiations of her life. To mend herself back together, she's saying. To weave herself back together. So I hear her saying, don't forget in your devotion to me, because I am so loving to the world, don't miss seeing how much I've learned, how she loves herself unconditionally. So really being with that, really understanding the revolutionary, the radical act that is. And I'm hearing already the question today that's coming, and it's a question, all the questions that show up point to where we're headed, right? They point to the next level of mastery, the next level of healing. And the question is, where it see how it lands better for you. So one way to ask the question can be, where in your life are you being guided to express more self-love? Right? What area in your life needs, more self-love? Or you can hear it as the question of what part of you inside is needing more self-love, that you're ready to love more deeply. You can hear the question of, what part of you are you scared to love unconditionally? That's coming up really strongly. Is there a part of you that you've been withholding your unconditional love from? And just breathe through that. And I'm being with the question, what are you afraid would happen if you loved yourself unconditionally? Even if you think, I would not be afraid of that, be curious and be with that question. What am I afraid would happen if I loved myself unconditionally? Be with that. So interesting, when I was with that question right now, right away the up part responded, then I wouldn't need anybody else. And it didn't say that in a good way. There was fear about that, which is interesting, right? It'll be good for me to be with that part. So as we are with that, let's go ahead already and see the beautiful gateway in front of us that's opening. See that gateway opening, 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 opening. And before you, you see that beautiful crystalline temple of clear quartz, of this liquid clear quartz is your I Am temple. And again, start to notice the vibration, notice the frequency, how different it is, how pristine, how your vibration, your energy starts to elevate. Maybe you start to feel a little sleepy. That's normal as your body calibrates, but just stay present. And then you step in through the doorways of your temple, and again you start to feel this beautiful, pristine, refined energy. And notice what starts to happen to your body, to your cells. Every time you step in here, you align more with this energy. You enhance your body's ability to be with this energy, to be a transmitter of this pristine energy. And as you step in, you see that beautiful engraved infinity symbol. Just notice it. Notice if there's any color, if there's any light. And right away I notice that there's roses, rose petals, roses all over, all different colors. And there's this smell, the scent of roses in the air. We know how much Mother Mary loves roses. So feeling that vibration of the rose. And as you step and you're here in this temple, rose petals start to drop from the ceiling. These beautiful rose petals cascading all around you. And you know that these rose petals are a higher vibration. So some of them fall right away to the floor. Others start to hover in your aura. Others land on different parts of your body, maybe on your heart or on your third eye or on the crown of your head. And Mother Mary is saying that these rose petals bring this healing, clearing any parts of you that have resistance to self-love. So feel those petals just landing wherever they need to land. And this is happening without you having to control anything. And the rose petals continue. Feel the scent. And Mother Mary steps in front of you. And it's interesting how she's showing up right now. She's kind of like Our Lady of Guadalupe, but her cloak is blue. It's this like night sky blue with all these stars. And she holds in her hands this beautiful rose oil. And with this beautiful rose oil, she asks you to bring your hands, palms face up, and she's anointing the palm of your left hand and the palm of your right hand. And as you feel this anointment, as this anointment touches your hands start to vibrate. The chakras, the energy centers in your hands start to open. It's okay to use your imagination. It's okay if you don't feel anything. Just trust that this is what's happening. And as this rose oil infuses your hands, she's empowering your hands to channel unconditional love to yourself. So she's inviting you right now to bring your hands to any part of your body, anywhere that you feel called to, anywhere where you're feeling like, oh yes, this part of my body, or there's a part within me that's living here, or there's a wound here. I'm bringing my hands there. And I'm channeling this beautiful unconditional love. And you don't even need to feel it. for it to be happening. So feel that. I'm just bringing it to my heart. That feels really good. And she's saying, as you do this, as you allow yourself to love yourself in this way, all the people that you are meant to help will come to you. They will be magnetized to you. These will be people that you love working with, that you are meant to help. And in helping them, you will be blessed. And you can either keep your hands there or bring them down as we go to the infinity point. And looking down before we sit now on the infinity point. I know yesterday there was an eye. I think that was yesterday. And today, of course, not surprisingly, I see this beautiful rose. So sit on this beautiful infinity symbol. Get comfortable. Feel the roses initiating you into deeper self-love. Feel the petals, feel the scent. And Mother Mary saying, and notice the thorns. The thorns are no accident. Right? And she's saying, notice the thorns are these boundaries that the roses have. And she's like, do not feel guilty about having your boundaries. Right? Have your boundaries, your loving boundaries. And Mother Mary's going back to last Thursday, whatever date that was. But she's going back to last Thursday and she's blessing every day. So a deeper blessing you're receiving right now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday. Every day she's sending this like retroactive blessing. Receive that blessing. Receive that healing. If anything unfolded during those 9 days that was difficult or challenging or confusing or anything, she's elevating all of that. So we get ready to do our prayer, our invocation. And before we start, she has one more question that she's been guiding me with, and she wants me to share it with you. It's this question of like, what things, what self-talk elicits self-love? So what sentences can you say to yourself, or when you say to yourself, make you feel self-love? And if you have a really hard time answering, answer the opposite. What sentences do you tell yourself that make you feel insecure or ashamed or guilty or bad about yourself? Ugh, I don't even want to think about those. But if you're feeling stuck like that, and then do the opposite, right? So she's saying, notice what sentences can you tell yourself, can you cultivate, can you practice to elicit the feeling of self-love? And maybe when we sit on the infinity symbol, that will come. So let's get this beautiful candle here, and so glad that, this was the candle and everything clear, all the wax. And just for today, I'm lighting here beautiful Mother Mary. And please know that Mother Mary is beyond any sort of doctrine or religious dogma. As we say this invocation together for the last time during this journey. As this candle burns, my soul within me burns. As this wax melts, resistance in me melts. 9 days too clear, lifetimes of fear. As I give, I receive. As I heal, I am healed. Doors open, I walk through. I am ready for the new. Abundance flows with ease and grace, for I have finally found my place. So we bring this down. And that line of doors open, I walk through, it gets so loud during this novena. And the other guidance, as you sit in this infinity point, just visualize all these golden doors in front of you and just see if anything comes up. Maybe you just see the doors floating. Maybe your soul will show you what's behind one of the doors. I don't know, but it's just like, see the doors. I'm gonna put the timer. All right, let's get very comfortable. You know what? I'm more comfortable if I don't have that clipboard right there. Sorry. Okay. And remember, however this unfolds for you is perfect. There's no comparison, and not even any comparison to other days. Every day it's its own thing. And we will see each other on the other side. Let's begin. start taking some nice cleansing breaths. And as you start to step back into this, I heard as we were in there to just do a quick activation and blessing of your 9 chakras. So just where you are, starting at your soul star. And again, if you don't know much or anything about the chakras, that's fine. They're energy centers. So hovering over your head, your beautiful soul star chakra, just feeling this beautiful blessing from Mother Mary, this golden rose, going down to your crown chakra, this beautiful golden rose, blessing your crown, blessing your third eye with this beautiful golden rose, moving down to your throat, blessing your throat chakra with this beautiful golden rose, your heart, so blessed with this beautiful golden rose transmission, down to your solar plexus, beautiful golden rose, down to your sacral, right around your navel, beautiful golden rose, clearing, down to your root, beautiful golden rose, and down to the earth star chakra, beautiful golden rose, and then this beautiful golden light just travels down and back up, down, one more time. And sealing it, sealing this blessing on all levels, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, for your highest good. Your own beautiful soul is in charge. And take some nice breaths, some nice stretches. I'm gonna burn some sage. I keep doing this today. Woohoo! Yay! The crowd goes wild. Graduation of Novena. Right, 9 minutes for 9 days. That's like 81 minutes, right? Unless my multiplication tables are really bad, which reduces to 9 again. Anyway, okay, sage. Congratulations, everyone. You can always go back to day 1 if you haven't seen all of them. You can go back and see those. And even if you have, one thing I heard, I want to pull some cards, just want to say this, I've forgotten that, there's so much that's recorded in these transmissions. So even, for example, if you're guided to do the inner child novena again, you don't even have to do it 9 consecutive days. Maybe you do it in 9 weeks, 1 a week, and you let yourself integrate that 1 day for a week. And then you go to the next day. There's so many ways to connect with this journey. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so let's pull a Soulful Woman card. And this is, of course, a message for you from your soul. It's a postcard from your soul. I think, did we get this one? I don't know. Oh, look, I pull cards so much. Oh, Jill saying Mother Mary was blessing my book. That's so beautiful. I love that. So the card is Sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. Look at her. So beautiful. Sanctuary. Be in your sanctuary. I love that you share that, Jill, and I felt like she was blessing, so many blessings. And one of the things she was pointing out to me, for a long time, I was very self-conscious about my last name, Espinosa. In Spanish means full of thorns. And my first name, interestingly enough, in Spanish, Lisa, means smooth. So literally, my name can be translated into smooth thorn. Smooth and thorned or something like that. So, for a long time I was like, why? What does that mean? But Mother Mary's talked to me before about my name as nothing is an accident. And today when she was talking about the rose and the thorns, there was something about that for me, right? This beautiful message of the beauty of the rose and the importance of the thorns for that rose, right? To be handled so tenderly. So there was something about that for me that I received that I thought was very beautiful. So a moon deck, because the full moon is coming. I should have looked. I knew that date. If anybody knows, put it in the comments. Oh, I love that. She put it to her cheek and into her heart. So beautiful. So let's see. Perfect. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. And of course, that's what we've been doing for these 9 days, and continuing as we move forward into the solstice, into the full moon, into Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas, into New Year's. Staying present, staying devoted. Thank you, December 29th. Staying present and devoted and connected through prayer, through your intentions. And that was one message I heard, because I was sitting and today for me, the 9 minutes, I was like really excited about stuff. I don't know. So it was, and Mother Mary kept saying, sit through every minute of these 9 minutes. Like, don't skip any initiation in each minute, initiation in each days that are left in 2020. Stay very present. So I feel like that devotion, that prayer is going to help us to stay very present so that we can complete everything we're meant to complete this year. And, so we're not just like, 2020, it's almost over, let's go to 2021. Whatever's unfinished from 2020, we're going to take it to 2021. Believe you me. So it's like staying very, very present. So angels, and yes, Jill's saying this is the first practice of renew your devotion, yes. All right, so let's do the angels, what messages they have, and then we shall be complete. I think we got this one before too. Trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Look at her. I love her heart. I love her hair. I love everything. Just that trusting. And remember that Mother Mary blessed your hands, right? She gave you that really amazing activation with the rose petals in your hands. So beautiful. All right. Let me think if there's anything else. This was such a wonderful journey. Thank you so much again for taking this journey with me. This is, unless I have another surprise along the way that I'm not aware of, this is the last group offering I'm doing for 2020. So thank you so much. I hope you have, I'm sure I'll probably share some stuff maybe on Facebook or Instagram, and there'll be some things going out on my newsletter. But for the next 2 weeks, I do have some downtime, and I'm so really excited about that and really looking forward to, just having time to reconnect and realign and receive, right? Receive more clarity and more guidance, and just really emerge into 2021 with an enhanced ability to serve with love and grace, right? To go to that next level with my service. So I'm excited, and I always welcome your prayers and your loving vibes and intentions. They mean so much to me, and they really, really help. So when you think of it in your practice, I always appreciate you including me in that. And of course, please know that all my meditations and my prayers, they might not name you all by name, but always in there is this knowing that everyone that's connected to me, my private clients, my students, those of you who do offerings like this, that all that I'm receiving, all the blessings, the healing, that is all radiating out to you, right? That your paths be more aligned and more blessed by our connection. So I want you to know that. Thank you, everyone. What was that? Wow. Okay, somehow the timer is ringing again, and it says 444. I'm like freaking out. It's like harp music and 444, which is angels. So they're saying, we're here. I don't know how that happened. I don't have a 444 timer, but it went off. So the angels are saying, yay, and they're surrounding all of us. So awesome. Have a blessed, blessed rest of your day. That was one of the graduation gifts, right? Thank you so much. I will be connecting with you soon. Bye, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I know what I want to say. I'm going to be sending some invitations will come out next week for just a little special sale I'm having on my Reiki for Your Career program. I know some of you are already my clients, and that might not resonate, but for people who want to do it doesn't have, this particular timer doesn't have a snooze. It's so interesting. Anyway, the Reiki for Your Career, 4444. This is so funny that this is unfolding. The rates are going up in 2021. So I'll be sending an invitation for anybody who feels like, I want to give myself this gift of these, 3-session journey, private session journey with me, or perhaps you want to gift it to somebody else. I will send that information next week if that speaks to you. All right, 444. Woohoo! Bye, everyone. See ya.